Oh, hey there. I'm just here polishing my batteries. Okay, no, I am not polishing my batteries. However, I probably should clean them. Alright, today's video is probably going to be one of the most boring videos I have ever done. However, I do think if anybody is going to get these exact same batteries, I feel that it is important for you to know. So the boring video, and it's probably going to be real repetitive and just boring, is we're going to check the voltage on every single battery, and for that we're going to be using my Ames CM1000A. I picked this up from Harbor Freight. I think it's probably the best meter I have, so that's what we're going to use. And then after that we are going to attempt to use the Kjær Dragon VP4 Plus to check the internal resistance. Now I understand that this charger or tester is not technically for this, but I want to give it a try anyway. It's probably not even going to read correctly. We're just going to attempt to use the Kjær Dragon to check the internal resistance for every single battery. And then after that we are going to weigh the batteries, and I'm going to read off the weight that they have listed on the Alibaba website where I got them from. Alright, so on here it says 5.3 plus or minus 0.1 kilograms. Alright, so I think if we're close to that, we should be good. And if I can think of anything else quick to throw in the video, I will go ahead and do that. Probably not. Alright, let's get to it. Can you see that okay? Alright, so I have number 1 here, and then all the way up to 8 on this side, and then we start with number 9 all the way to 16 down here. And of course I am going to fill out an Excel sheet so I can keep track of, all the voltages, internal resistance, weight, and then finally once we do the actual capacity test. And for these cells, the ones with the white ring are negative and the ones with the black ring are positive. It does also show you that right on the ring. Alright, so you can see the negative symbol right here and on the other side, and same for the positive. You can see it has a little plus right here and on the other side right here. Alright, so what I gather whenever they send your cells out, they try to match everything as best as they can, as in the internal resistance, the amp hours, and then the voltage here. So I'm guessing the voltage should be around 3.27 volts and the internal resistance should be around 0.13 milliohms. Alrighty, so cell number 1, and I'm just gonna run through them real quick. 3.261, 3.260, 3.261, 3.261, 3.261, 3.260, 3.261, 3.260, 3.260, 3.260, 3.261, 3.260, 3.261, 3.261, 3.261, uh-oh, 3.256. And of course it looks like my cell number 16 is the lowest voltage, so hopefully there's not a problem with that. I guess in time we will find out. Another note is my cell number 16 is the one with the port on the top. It's all silver and all the other ones are blue. Alright, voltage check done. Let me grab the Kjær Dragon and we'll attempt to check the internal resistance. Alright, there is no metal on the bottom of this, so I am going to set this up here. So if anybody else is doing something like this, make sure you don't set metal stuff on here because all of these terminals are exposed. We don't want anything to go. Alright, now I know this isn't technically made for this. These are made for the smaller cylindrical cells, but we're just going to go ahead and give it a try and see what happens. So in order to get to the internal resistance mode, you short these out, until it reads 0 on everything. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do. Every time I check a cell, I will 0 it out before I go to the next cell. All right, cell number 1, 001, 001, 001, 001, 001, 001, 001, 001, 001. So I might have to move this just a little bit so I can get to these cells. Hopefully you'll be able to read that. I don't know. I'll of course tell you. Number 9, 001. That one is all zeros. Number 11, 001. Number 12, 0, all zeros. 10 and 12 are zeros. Number 13, 001. 14, 001. 15, 001. And 16, all zeros. Alrighty. I just want to make a quick note before I end up moving these cells is I was kind of thinking about compressing the cells like this in this configuration. However, there'll be a little bit of a gap in between. Well, I can't move them all at the same time, but I'll have a gap down the center, and I'll have a big aluminum plate on each end, and then I'll have 2 bolts on this side, 2 bolts in the middle, and 2 bolts right here, you know, holding the aluminum plates down. And then on this side, I was kind of thinking of using some springs. That way, when these do expand, since there's so many in a row, the expand can be quite large, you know, in terms of the cells. And the springs will keep kind of like an equal pressure. I don't know, what do you guys think of that? That's kind of what I read on the forums. I think it's the DIY solar forum or something like that. There's been a lot of people talking about the compression over there, and there's just a whole bunch of stuff to read through. I don't know, that's kind of my thought, because I don't really want to use something too tight, because whenever these are at 100% state of charge, that's whenever they expand the most. I don't want it to be under too much pressure. You know, it'll go over the recommended 12 psi or something like that, and then you could actually start damaging the cells. So I kind of like the idea if they can kind of move just a little bit, breathe, if you will. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Alrighty, I don't know how accurate that is for these types of cells, but I figured what the heck, we would go ahead and try it. So every single cell was 001, and then cell 10, 12, and 16 read zeros across, you know, all the way across. I'm hoping that's good. Whenever I start doing the initial charge and all that kind of stuff with the iCharger X6, it's over there, that also shows internal resistance, so I of course will keep an eye on that and make a note of it in my Excel sheet. Now, speaking of charging, I don't think I am going to do like an initial balance charge, and I'm not going to compress them for this initial charge. I'm probably just going to charge them all the way up, and then I'm going to do a capacity test on each one. That's why I'm not going to do that balance charge. After I do the capacity test on each cell, only then will I finally do my balance charge. All right, so at least that's what I'm thinking. And for my capacity test, of course, I will be using the iCharger X6. However, while that is in use, I did pick up one of these guys. I haven't used it yet or even plugged it in to see if it works. I did pick up one of these so I can also do another cell at the same time. I may or may not get another one. I don't know. I guess it depends on how impatient I am. I also picked up some little DC to DC buck converter charger thingies, and I initially ordered some off of eBay. It said it was a US seller and you should get it in 4 days basically. So I was like, awesome. So I bought these on eBay on March 11th. Today's date is March 26th. And I still do not have them. Whenever I bought them, it said my delivery date was, I don't know, 4 days later or something like that. I think it was the 16th. It didn't show up, which is fine. You know, it's the mail. Things happen. So the following day, I waited for the mail and it still didn't show up. So I emailed the seller and I'm like, hey dude, you know, my stuff was supposed to be delivered yesterday. You know, do you have an estimate of when it's supposed to show up? And then a few days later, they responded and said, due to the COVID and weather, things are taking a lot longer, so please be patient. I'm just gonna go ahead and put in the refund because I'm tired of waiting, and it doesn't really matter. I just went ahead and went on Amazon and ordered 2, and those are supposed to be here tomorrow. Rant over. Anyway, I'm looking forward to trying this out. All right, now that the rant is over, the next thing we're gonna do is weigh each cell to see if they are within the manufacturer specs, or at least what they list on their website. Let me grab my scale. Just kidding, we're not gonna use that. Come on now. Guess where I got this little weighing machine here? From the recyclers. Thanks, Andy. All right, so we're basically just gonna start with cell 1. I will do pounds and kilograms just for, you know, people not here in the United States. All right, here we go. Cell number 1. 11 pounds, 5.7 ounces, and 5.150 kilograms. So there you go. Cell number 2, 5.155. Cell number 3, 5.145 kilograms. Cell number 4, 5.155 kilograms. Cell number 5, 5.145 kilograms. Cell number 6, 5.165 kilograms. Cell number 7, 5.14 kilograms. Cell number 8, 5.17 kilograms. Cell number 9, 5.155 kilograms. Cell number 10, 5.15 kilograms. Cell number 11, 5.15 kilograms. Cell number 12, 5.155. Cell number 13, 5.145. Cell number 14, 5.155 kilograms. Cell number 15, also 5.155 kilograms. And the oddball, cell 16. Ooh, 5.315. Cell number 16 is definitely the odd one. I don't know about this one right here. I guess we'll find out. You better not give us problems. Alrighty, there you go. Voltage check done. Internal resistance kind of checked. I'm not really sure. Probably not. And then the weight was checked. So I have an oddball cell number 16. It came in weighing the most at, I have it written down here in my Hello Kitty notepad. So cell number 16, which is the heavyweight champion, I'm gonna say, or just the oddball out. The voltage on that one was 3.256, but it also weighed the most at 5.315 kilograms. And then my weenie cell number 7, or featherweight champion. All right, I'll stop. I won't say that anymore. I don't know why I said it in the first place. I'll shut up. That one was 5.14 kilograms. I don't even remember now. So they were supposed to weigh 5.3 plus or minus 0.1. So basically 5.2 to 5.4. Actually, I think I only had my oddball cell 16 weigh in at the correct weight. So all the rest were, is that like 50 grams? I'm not sure. It wasn't in pounds, so I'm not 100% sure. This whole other system of weighing things and measuring things confuses the crap out of me. So far, I'm pretty happy, to be honest. And I also made a comment about asking if they were used cells. Alright, so another little quick note here. There was a lot of good comments on my last video, so thank you for everybody for commenting. And there was a lot of comments about that these are grade B cells or used cells from EVs. You know, I've heard and read a lot of that stuff too, so I just went ahead and asked that question. This was the response that I got right there. Alright, so they are 100% brand new, and they are not from an EV. And of course, I also couldn't find the actual torque spec for these, so I will re-ask that question. So according to Emily Peng, P-E-N-G, they are 100% brand new grade A cells. I guess we will find out as soon as I do a capacity test, because I'm going to do one on every single cell here just to make sure. So speaking of capacity testing, I'm probably going to use that brand new capacity tester that I got. You know, do all of them on the same tester. That way I get kind of equal or consistent results. I was kind of thinking, I don't really know what I was thinking, but here's what my thought process was. I'm going to use every discharger that I have so I can run through this as fast as I can. However, each tester, you know, does its own thing, and I'm probably going to get a whole bunch of different results. So I am going to use one tester for all 16 cells, and then if I need to do it again, I will use the iCharger X6. How about that? Yeah, we'll just kind of go from there. All right, so we are going to be placing some bets here. Do you think I will get the advertised 272 amp hours from these cells? And the oddball cell number 16, do you think that's going to go higher or lower? Because it weighed the most. I don't know if weight has anything to do with any of this quite yet, but I mean, it could. Like I said, I don't really know everything about these cells yet, and to be honest, I probably never will, but that's besides the point. All right, well, I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting something else. Make sure you put it down in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Not that it's going to give you a notification anyway, but it's worth a try. All right, that's pretty much all I got. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Let me press pause here. Okay. Voltage check done. Let me grab the VP. And where was it at? And of course, shoot. I don't know about the. I don't know. I'll figure that out, and we'll go from there.